What's up, challengers? Welcome to the gym. My name's Gym Leader Geo, and today I got a battle for you guys against the one and only ShadyPenguinn. So he was looking for a UU battle, so I brought myself a UU team. I'm hitting battle start right now in case he's ready to go. I imagine he's doing an intro also. This is awesome. I've looked up to this guy for a really long time. I'll go over my team with you guys as we're going through this right now. So Shady's bringing the Mega Blastoise, the Arcanine, the Donphan, the Muck, the Rotom-Meow, and the Starmie. So this is awesome because I've seen him use all these Pokemon in previous videos, which is kind of an unfair advantage for me. But I also know that he brings a lot of different sets of this to the table. So he might be running the Slam Puppy, his offensive Arcanine, or defensive Arcanine. His Starmie could be the weakness policy or not. Oh, great battle. Oh, I'm really excited for this battle, guys. I'm going to show you guys the team I'm bringing real quick. Up in the corner over here. So, as you can see, I'm bringing an Arcanine of my own, a Slowbro, a Florges, a Mega Manectric, a Nidoking, and my Choice Banded Malamar again. So, I think he might want to lead with the Rocks with Donphan. And if he does, because I didn't actually bring Rocks on this team, so one thing I can do is lead with my Fresh. I also didn't bring, oh man, he's going to want to get Rocks up really early. This could be a problem. I'm going to lead with Fresh, anticipating the Rocks. Actually, you know what? No, I made a mistake. Huge mistake, and then I ruined it by trying to fix it. So I'm gonna lead with the Slowbro. This is unfortunate. So the Arcanine, I want to get the burn off, but actually I think I could have scared him out if I led with the Nidoking, because I'm pretty sure that Rocks are the lead right here. But we're gonna see what happens. Slowbro lead. Rotom-Meow. So, wow, so the Arcanine would have been a really good lead. So, this is not a safe situation for me to be in by any means whatsoever. Now, Nidoking will take neutral from his grass. But Florges will take next to nothing, period. I know that it's too dangerous to make any massive predictions first turn, like whether he will or won't go for a grass type attack. I don't think I have an option here. I think I need to go Florges and just eat up the special attack. I think that's my best bet on this turn one. So, gotta switch out. Man, if I just started with that Arcanine, it would have been in a lot better shape. He goes for the Will-O-Wisp outright. That was a good move, a good early prediction, or not prediction, just a nice safe play for him. Now that Florges is in here, I think the best bet is to just go straight away for the Moonblast. I don't want to lose too much momentum by immediately going on the defensive, giving him the free switching on the Florges. So we'll go for the, there's the withdraw. And he's going into Soft Body. Soft Body his Muck, who's going to eat up this Moonblast. So, there we go. Now, Muck. I get the special attack drop, but I'm pretty sure Muck actually runs... Muck's a toughie because you don't see him too often, but he actually does have a relatively diverse move pool, if I remember correctly. I think he runs the Earthquake, which is, I guess, what I'm most scared of. But he can also run Shadow Sneak, I'm pretty sure. But the big issue here is going to be the Gunk Shot, which is 120 power, and I'm pretty sure physical. So the concern I'm having here is who's best to switch into next. And I think it's back into the Slowbro, to be honest. I think I can hit him I can hit him with a Psy Shock on his weaker defensive side. So I think that's the best bet. Hopefully he doesn't do a double switch. If he does double switch, then I gotta, I'm in for a bit of a problem here. So I'm switching back into the Slowbro now to take up this Gunk Shot. Hopefully it's not Choice Banded, but we'll see. Goes for the Ice Punch. That's okay. I'll resist that too. I think he was predicting the... Who was he predicting there? He might have been predicting the Nidoking to come in on the predicted attack, but I wanted to just get the resistance. I can't imagine he's staying in now, knowing that there's the potential that I would run Psyshock, but he might think that, no. So here's the thought process that's going through right now. He could think that the Shadow Sneak will do a lot of damage and stay in, and then I could hit him really hard with the Psyshock, but I don't want to give up that I have the Psyshock right now, and if I hit him with the Thunder Wave and he doesn't switch out, he probably won't switch out after that either. So we're going to go for the Thunder Wave here. He does go for the Withdraw. Is he going into the Rotom Meow? Blastoise. Okay. This is going to work out. This is going to work out. I get the Paralyze off. I gotta turn off the music. What am I doing having the music playing? I'm gonna get in trouble with Pokemon and GameFreak. Okay, so who does he think is coming in? He probably doesn't think I'm staying in with Slowbro, knowing that he packs the Dark Pulse. And Dark Pulse is not very effective against Florges. And neither is Aura Sphere, but he wouldn't go for Aura Sphere. He wouldn't go for Ice Beam. He either would go... You guys might hear the cat in the background. He would either go for the Water Pulse, anticipating my switch, or go for the Dark Pulse. And unfortunately, I don't think I can risk taking the Dark Pulse. I think the Dark Pulse would do way too much damage. I think I need to count on the Florges here to just eat this up on the Mega Evolve. So he's making some really offensive switches, which is really putting a hurt on my defensive core, but I do need to get some moves. He did make the prediction, so he goes for the Water Pulse here. Florges still takes a pretty good, but gets the, oh man, the confusion and the burn. Problematic to be sure. Okay. So. We're in a tough spot. We are in a tough spot, and once again, I didn't take a picture of the guy's team, so let's see if I can try and remember. No, we can't do that right now. Let's not. Now, it's possible he'll go for another Water Pulse. That's possible. If he does go for another Water Pulse, Slowbro should be able to take that, and then I can get a switch out of Florges. Oh, man. Mega Blastoise. I'm gonna look up. Yeah, it looks like a Dark Pulse will do the one shot on the Blastoise. Water Pulse, man, I should have stayed in, but I don't think I would have had anything for him. I couldn't hit him very hard on any of those regards. So, you know what? I think I just need to go in. I think I need to go for the Wish here. Hope that I break through the confusion. Let's see what happens. I do break through the confusion and get the Wish off, so we'll see whether or not... He goes for the second Water Pulse. So we're in a rock and a hard place here, because if I choose to stay in and go for the Protect, then I basically waste the Wish if I hurt myself in confusion. now that we've seen that the Water Pulse isn't a 2-hit KO, we also know that, oh, you know what? Now could be an opportunity to make some moves, actually. I could switch into Malamar. Maybe. Malamar would take a Water Pulse, okay, but you know what? The superpower wouldn't do enough. It just would not do. Yeah, so I would still get taken out. I don't really have an opportunity to do much else here. I gotta go for the Protect. I hate playing this way. I hate the like full stall. But Floor just needs to. I need to keep Floor just around. I do step out of the confusion and get the Protect. Okay, so he is going for the Water Pulse again. I get Florges up a little bit higher, high enough that I think I can survive 2 more and give the Mega Blastoise a couple of Moon Blasts. And yeah, let's see. Eventually, also, he will hit the fully Para. So what I got to go for here is the Moon Blast. He might be switching out though. I should have thought that one through a little bit more. No, he does choose to stay in. I get a Moon Blast off. And it doesn't do a lot, but it does lower his special attack. That is a bad hacks. I am sorry, Shady. That is bad hacks. Unfortunately now, he's pretty much forced to switch. He's pretty much forced to switch out. Anticipating he might anticipate the Moon Blast, but honestly, I'm just gonna go for the Wish here. Now is kind of my chance, since I got that special attack out. That was huge, because otherwise I was just gonna have to let this guy go. He's gonna get, okay. Now we're making some moves. With Rock on Rock coming in, we can anticipate that he's gonna get Stealth Rocks up all his own. A good idea, because it looks like this is gonna be a pretty switch heavy battle. I did get the Wish off. Do I anticipate he's going to go for the attack over the Stealth Rocks? That's the question. Because if he did, he'd take out the Florges outright. What I could do here is switch into Nidoking. Cat is making a whole bunch of meowing noises. I think I need to give him the Stealth Rocks. I need to keep Florges around for that Blastoise, unfortunately. Although now might be a good time to get Malamar in here and to start setting up with superpowers, but it's a little early in the game for that, considering he's still got his physical wall up. It might be a little bit dangerous. But if he does go for the rocks, now would be, well, that would be a waste of a wish then, wouldn't it? So I think I need to go for the Protect here, hoping that he's not going to go for the rocks. If he does go for the rocks, then this just happened to be what was necessary for me. He does go for the rocks. Gotta let him have those ones this time. I would have loved to make some kind of moves that would have gained me a little bit of momentum switch, but if I'd switched that out, that would have been a waste of a complete waste of... That's a loud beeping noise. Hold on one second, guys. I'm pretty sure the fire alarm was saying that it's low batteries, so that's nice to know. Hopefully that didn't pick up too badly on the mic. If it did, I'll just cut it out. So now we got the question, is he gonna go for the Earthquake? And I'm anticipating yes. So Slowbro is gonna be my main squeeze here. Hopefully he doesn't switch out immediately. I think he's gonna go for the Earthquake. What is making that beeping noise? He does go for the Earthquake. Slowbro is gonna eat this up. And now on the anticipated switch in, might be the Rotom Meow. He's shown that he can switch it up. I get the feeling he's not going to want to sacrifice rock on rock just yet. So what I'm going to do is go for the... I'm going to go for the... Oh, man. He's not going to want to switch in Muck. So Psyshock's not a great play. But I do anticipate the Rotom Meow, who will eat up the Thunder Wave. So he's going to withdraw. It might also be the Blastoise here. It is the Blastoise. So I'm going to get 2 Psyshocks off. We'll see if this can take him out. I don't anticipate that it can, but at this point, Slowbro's done a good amount of his job here. So we'll go for the Psyshock there. We'll go for the second Psyshock now. I don't think it'll take him out, and I do anticipate the Dark Pulse here, not anticipating the switch. He gets fully parried. Oh my goodness. Wow. That was a huge break for me. That was a really, really, really lucky break. And I feel horrible about that. But you know what? He would wish me the same good luck, and he'd feel bad about it, but then he'd feel good that he just got a kill out of it. So oh, that's huge. That was a huge, huge turn of events for me. I was thinking the Slowbro was kind of useless because I didn't think I was going to be able to get that Blastoise down, but now that's 2 fully pairs in a row that have pretty much lost him the opportunity to get a kill, because I imagine he was going for the Dark Pulse there. Almost certainly would have taken the guy out. Looking at this, he's not going to want to bring in the Muck. He might want to bring in the Rotom Meow, but he's going to think that I'm going to switch. If he does bring in the Rotom, I actually don't think I'm going to switch. He does bring in the Rotom. So, although he might think, having seen what I've done, that I was trying to sacrifice the Slowbro. And I guess in a way I was, so I guess the question is whether or not he thinks that's what I was trying to do, or whether or not he thinks I want to take this advantage now. I think the Slowbro is less important now than... Yeah, I think he's less important. I think I have to go for the Psyshock here. I think it'll do more damage. He goes straight away for the Leaf Storm. So that will be a dead Slowbro. Slowbro does go down. Special attack harshly falls. So, here's the good situation I'm in now. Malamar can come in and can get a superpower off. 1 free boost. I'm not sure who he will bring in. It might be the Donphan. And the Donphan will... He'll take the first superpower okay, but he's not going to like subsequent ones. So the Malamar is going to come in. We're going to see whether or not the Malamar can set up for a sweep right now. It's possible, but it's a dangerous prospect. There's just a lot of noises going on in the house right now, guys. I'm sorry about that. So here we're going to go. I'm going to go for the superpower. He's got the special attack. He might go for the Will-O-Wisp. He does go for the Will-O-Wisp. So that actually, I probably should have thought that one through a little bit, but I am going to get a little bit of a defense boost from this. So we're going to go for the superpower here. I might have wanted to think that one through a little bit more, but at the same time, Malamar, there wasn't really a better opportunity to do that to avoid taking a massive attack boost or attack drop or opportunity drop later. He is going to go for the Volt Switch now. He's probably going to go into the Donphan. Now, unfortunately, the Donphan actually can survive a 2-hit KO from this now. So, might have been a mistake here. Oh, actually, you know what though? But I think I will also survive once I get the second defense boost up on this guy. So, let's see. This may have been a preemptive move here. I think it might have been smarter to go straight away into the Arcanine. But I don't know, sometimes guys, you just gotta make moves for it. So he brings in the Soft Body. Put another superpower on him. See how much that does. Nothing at all. That does so little damage. So problem here is with Malamar burned, without the boosts, he's actually in a pretty good spot. Now, do I think Muck wants to boost? Does he run a curse set? He might be running a curse set, trying to boost alongside Malamar. But, you know, I think I just need to stay in with Malamar at this point and just keep trying to get those boosts. If he does go for the curse, could be problematic, but I don't think he's going to like the amount of damage he's taking from this Malamar setup. So he goes with a poison jab. That will probably take me out. Oh, I'm sorry. It did very, very little damage. So I will get another attack off. It's possible that it'll take out the soft body. We'll see. He does go for the Shatter Sneak. I don't think that'll kill either. But it will take me out after the burn. So we'll get one last superpower. I think he was probably just sacking the Muck at this point. So Malamar gets a nice one piece. And a little bit of damage off on the Rotom-Meow, and the burn will take me out. So 1 for 1, I'm okay with that. Muck was a threat on this guy's team, actually. And now the question of who to come in with. Rotom-Meow, it's possible Rotom-Meow is coming back in. If he does, I think Nidoking would be my best bet. I think Nidoking's my best bet. But I also have not got my Mega Evolutions up yet on my Manectric. If I go for the Manectric, I can anticipate the Leaf Storm. I think I'm gonna... This is a tough pick. He's not gonna want to bring in the Dawn Fan just yet. He's gonna want to use that as a pivot. So I think my best bet here is to bring in the Fresh. Fresh Dog's time for you to do some work. Let's see, he might actually bring in an Arcanine of his own. No, he does bring in the Rock on Rock. So I should get the Intimidate off on this guy. I'm actually going to go for the Burn here. No, because he's going to switch into his own Arcanine. There's no way an intimidated Rock on Rock is going to want to stay in against a defensive Arcanine. But he doesn't know that Fresh is defensive. So... if I go for the Will-O-Wisp, Arcanine is going to be a problem against my Arcanine. If he's running... I think he'll be running Intimidate for himself, though. It's a risky play, but I think given that I made this move, I think I need to go for the Willow right now. He does stay in, so he is going to take this burn. And now a -1 plus that. I don't think this Earthquake's going to do too much. Not even half of my remaining health, probably. Not even half. So my best bet now... if he's going to make a switch to his Arcanine, my best bet is probably to switch in my Nidoking. I think. Is that a good move? I'm really curious. I'm really curious what Arcanine he's packing. It could be the physically offensive. It could be a defensive set. if he does switch out, my Fresh has absolutely nothing for the next Arcanine. So now is my opportunity to take that momentum. So I'm going to switch in the Nidoking. We'll see what he's going for. He might be just really ready to sacrifice this guy. He does withdraw. I'm thinking the Arcanine's coming in right now. Slam Puppy. Okay, so what we do know about this guy is that he is a choice-banded physical Arcanine. So with Nidoking in here, I'm gonna go straight away for the Earthquake. Now he doesn't know that I'm physical. He might think that I'm special. He goes for the E-Speed right away. I think he's trying to scout. That does a really good amount of damage. But this Earthquake should do a good amount also. Doesn't quite take him out. But he's locked into E-Speed now. And I'm pretty sure my Fresh can take that E-Speed. So I'm going to do the switch into my Fresh. Now the rocks are going to do a good amount here. This might actually have been a huge mistake. We're gonna find out. Goes for the E-Speed. Is this going to kill me in 2 hits? No, I don't think it will. So what I can actually do here is get one Morning Sun off. So now his question is whether or not I'm invested in speed. Because it's hard to say for sure. And he can save this Slam Puppy. I do not have rocks up, so he can save the Slam Puppy and bring it in later. Now, by making that switch, I guarantee that I survive his next E-Speed. If it does stay in and he does take out my Fresh this turn, he guarantees that, or I've guaranteed that my Nidoking will survive his next E-Speed. So he does go for it right here. And he does manage to take me out, which is unfortunate. Unfortunate, but... Oh, actually, you know what? Nidoking can't survive this, can he? I think I might have just lost, actually. I think I needed to bring in my Fresh and guarantee that I was gonna... Oh, man. That was an unfortunate play on my... Oh. Let's bring in the Mega Manectric. Man, I didn't anticipate that I would die actually to that last E-Speed. So the Slam Puppy is gonna get an additional Intimidate off. I don't think he's gonna want to save it, but after he just got a kill on it and he's also put work on, he might realize that it's kind of his win condition. And he might be able to get a switch out, bring in the Slam Puppy later. He'll be at -2, so there's no reason for him really to stay in and just sacrifice it, unless he's worried about what Manectric's going to be able to do to the rest of his team. He does choose to stay in, try and get a little bit of damage off with the E-Speed on my Manectric before he goes down. But at -2, it shouldn't do all that much damage. Still does a good amount. Still does a really good amount. So Slam Puppy goes down, I get the Volt Switch off, and now Manectric can come in a little bit later. Problem is now that he's gonna... These rocks are definitely a concern. So if I switch into the Nidoking and he brings in someone that can really handle the Nidoking, then my only option is to switch into Florges and die, or just sack the Nidoking, I think. But I think I'm going to need a safe switching on Manectric. Who does he have left? Muck went down. He still has the Rotom Meow. Oh, that's unfortunate. Nidoking's got to come in. Nidoking's got to come in. I'm going to need to Ice Punch this Rotom Meow. If that's what's... Do I think that's what's happening next? This battle's a really big deal for me, guys. I haven't, I've never had a chance to actually, oh man, I forgot about the Sharpstar, the Spec Starmie. I think Starmie actually is able to just clean up right now. She's definitely going to outspeed. There's no reason for Nidoking to stay in, but I don't want to just give Starmie free attacks on the Florges. So I might just need to sack the Nidoking here. Do I want to do that? Because I think Nidoking is going to be one of the few ways I can actually take out the Rotom. I completely forgot about this Starmie. I really did forget. So we still got the Donphan, the Rotom, and the Starmie. The Donphan, I might be able to, maybe, no, I don't even think I can, take out with the Hidden Power Ice. I don't think so. I think I need this Nidoking in order to win. I think I need the Nidoking and the Manectric. So I will have to switch into the Florges, which is super unfortunate because I don't think I'm going to be able to take 2 Specs attacks, and that's what I'm anticipating from this Starmie. He might be going for a Cosmic Power here. We're going to see whether or not, what kind of setup this goes with a Psyshock. So that's going to hit neutral. On my defensive side, that's actually going to take out Florges. So that was a good attack on his part. Now, come in with Manectric. And I just DC'd. I cannot believe that. Alright guys, so I'm back. So I am so sorry. I've been on Twitter with Shady just talking back and forth. It was me who lost connection there. I was really worried that was going to happen given that I lost connection a couple times yesterday when I was trying to record. But the match was so close to ending, but we talked over what we were going to do that next turn, and regardless of what I was going to do, Shady had me given what he had chosen to do. So I was expecting Shady to go for the switch to save Sharpstar and switch into Donphan. And then I would have gotten an HP Ice off, 2-hit KO'd him with the HP Ice. Then he would have come in with either Rotom Meow or Sharpstar. It wouldn't have mattered. I would have taken Rotom out. No, I wouldn't have taken Rotom out, and Rotom would have killed me. Then I would have come in with Nidoking and Sucker Punched, but he probably would have gone for the burn, and then I would have lost anyway. More than likely, that would be the scenario that played out. But he was just going to sack off the Starmie. So the Starmie would have died. He would have come in with Donphan, and I wouldn't have been able to 2-hit KO him, and he would have taken me out. So regardless of what would have happened, Shady did have that match in the bag. That was a great match, though. There was so much back and forth. It was really close up to the very end, but he did have me at the very end. I think one of the big turning points for the match, I think he had the lead early on, but I think once I got his Blastoise, the Para-Death, I think I took the lead. I think sacking off my Slowbro was a mistake, and then I think the switch into my Slam Puppy against his Slam Puppy was a mistake also, because I could have killed him with my E-Speed, and then I would have had my Slam Puppy alive on his dead. I think those were 2 big mistakes that I made. But, you know, it was a new team for me, just like that was a new team for him, and I love matches like that, just the back and forth. If you guys haven't already, and I cannot possibly imagine you haven't, go check out his channel. He is, in my opinion, one of the absolute best PokeTubers on all of YouTube. And honestly, he loves his fans. He will give back to you guys to the very end of the day. And he puts out 2 Pokemon videos a day. Recently, he's been putting out 3, maybe even 4. So, guys, gotta check him out. I'll leave a link to his page and his Twitter in the annotation down below. Follow me on Twitter if you guys want a chance to battle me in the future. I look for Twitter battles all the time. If you guys aren't familiar with what I do on this channel, you guys, if you beat me, you get added to a statue at the very end of this video. So Shady's going to get his name on the statue, number 2 on the statue, right behind my friend Stevie Z, the first guy to beat me. I often bring monotypes, but I don't have to if you guys aren't interested in that kind of battle. But I am Gym Leader Geo, so a lot of the time I do bring monotypes to my gyms. Unfortunately, since we're doing a tier match, I don't know that I have a full UU of all one type, so I didn't want to do that with Shady, but in the future that can be something we do. Definitely check me out. Follow, like, subscribe. If you did like this content, then I would love to see more of you guys come to my channel. That would be awesome. So as always, my name is Gym Leader Geo. You guys are the challengers. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you guys next time.